Antoine Christophe Agbepa Mumba, born 13 July 1956, known professionally as Koffi Olomide, is a Congolese soukous singer, dancer, producer, and composer. He has had several gold records in his career. He is the founder of the Quartier Latin International orchestra with many notable artists, including Fally, Ipupa and Ferré. Gola. Background: Olomide was born on 13 August 1956 in Kisangani, DRC. His mother named him Koffi because he was born on a Friday. He grew up in a middle-class family, without any musical background. During his youth, Olomide improvised by singing popular songs with his own lyrics and altered rhythms until a neighbor taught him how to play the guitar. Education: described by fellow students and his teachers alike as a very bright student, Olomide got a scholarship to study in Bordeaux, France, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in business economics. He is also reported to hold a master's degree in mathematics from the University of Paris. Musical career: upon his return to the Congo in the 1970s, Koffi joined Papa Wemba's band, Viva la Musica, initially as a composer and songwriter, and later as a lead vocalist. In 1986, he formed his band known as Quartier Latin International, which celebrated its 20th anniversary in 2006. Since then, he has performed and recorded both with the group and by himself. Over the years, he built up a faithful fan base internationally, particularly in Africa and Europe. Koffi popularized the slower style of soukous, which he dubbed tchatcho. His music can be quite controversial, taking on current events and topics considered taboo in some conservative societies. He also participated in the salsa music project Africando. For his effort, Africata, released in 2001, Koffi received 4 awards on a single night at the annual Kora Awards in South Africa for 2002 and 2003, including the award for Best African Artist, which he won in 1998. More recently, he won the Kora Award for Best African Artist of the Decade. This established one of his many aliases, the Quadre Kora Man. Single quote: his music, Olomide's album Odagam, Kavite, Rive Gauche is listed in 1001 albums you must hear before you die. In March 2003, Olomide released A Fair d'Etat, a double CD album featuring 18 tracks. Olomide was part of the Papa Wemba musical in the early 1980s. He has trained many young musicians, some of whom have since left his Quartier Latin band and gone solo. Some of those who have left are Fally Mudogo, Sam T. Shinchu, Suzuki 4x4, Sole Wanga, Bureau Mpla, Fally Ipupa, Montana Kamenga, Ferré. Gola. However, Suzuki 4x4 has recently showed up once more in some of Quartier Latin shows, along with new recruits like Cindy Lacour, a female singer with very high-pitched vocals. Recorded here, in the song L'amour n'existe pas, Love Doesn't Exist. Koffi, who mostly refers to himself as Mopao, has a new release known as La Chicota Papa, having recently excelled in hits like Love My Scene, Diabolos, Grand Prix Tamir and Supo, Cle Boa, among others. Koffi's talent could be compared to the once king of African rumba, Luambo Makiadi, who also saw many artists pass through his expert hands during his days. Today, he is one of Africa's most popular musicians. Controversies: in 2012 he was convicted of assaulting his producer, and received a 3-month suspended sentence. 4 years earlier, in 2008 he had been accused of kicking a cameraman at a concert in Kinshasa, though the matter was resolved out of court. His new hit single, Selfie, is reported to have been banned in his country. Congo due to the use of the word "Eko-TT," which is believed to locally mean, "it has not entered." Direct translation. On the 22nd of July 2016, while on a concert trip to Kenya, Koffi Olomide was arrested by Kenya police after a video emerged of the musician apparently kicking one of his female dancers at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Soon after arrival in the country, his planned concert at the Bomas of Kenya was cancelled. He was deported on the 23rd of July 2016, after spending the night in police custody. On Tuesday the 26th of July 2016, Koffi was arrested at his home in Kinshasa, on the orders of the DRC Attorney General. After a speedy trial, the singer was convicted and sentenced to 1.5 years in prison for kicking his dancer, one Pamela Ianga Bengomo. After the intervention of the Congolese head of state, the sentence was commuted to 3 months, without the option of a fine. See also Fally Ipupa. Quartier Latin International. Photos. Koffi Olomide with Grand Cal. Wagging tongues kill Koffi Olomide. Koffi Olomide promises fireworks. Koffi Olomide. Congo singer guilty of assault 16 August 2012.